Are you ready to nail party? Hello, I'm Tammy Taylor, president of Tammy Taylor Nails, and today I'm so excited to demonstrate for you a coffin-shaped sculptured nail, and I will be using Warm Pink Sculpt and Top Gel Plus. Now let's get started. Sanitize your hands and your client's hands with Sanitize, available in peach and gardenia. Remove the polish with the conditioning polish remover, available in peach and gardenia. Etch the nail with the 100 grit purple Terminator etcher stick. Go with the way the nail grows. Push back the cuticle. Get all the shiny spots off the nail. Etching the nail properly eliminates 75% of all lifting. Go with the way the nail grows until there's no shiny spots on the nail. Push back the cuticle using the tritium stone. Make sure there's no cuticle grown up on the nail, or this could cause lifting. Dust off the nail using the plastic manicure brush. Apply non-lifting nail primer. Apply this sparingly. This little bottle can prime 1,000 nails. Then wipe off your brush. Apply the nail form. Always make sure the thumbs are facing the client. Then put your curve in the form. Place this curve underneath the free edge. Stick down the sides. Stick down the form. And stick down the tabs. Secure your form. Apply Stuck-On You Bonder Gel base. Nice thin coat. Cover the entire nail. Cure 45 seconds in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Pour a couple drops of Shape It Up nail liquid into a dappen dish. This is to keep your brush moist during application. I will be using Sculpt in Warm Pink. I will be going to the number 4 on the nail form, so in order to get the correct size bead, I squeeze out the bead large enough for this area from where the nail bed ends to the number 4, and then just a little bit more for the nail bed. Then I scoop it out. I put the rounded side towards the cuticle. Moisten my brush. Now when I do the cuticle area, it's very important. I hold my brush like a pencil, and then I press down pretty firm. I'm using really good pressure. I don't pay any attention to this out here. Don't worry, we'll get to there. Number 1, get the cuticle perfect. Get it just how you like it. Then once you have the perfect cuticle, then you go on to the rest of the nail. Now I'm going to, again, my brush is going to be angled like a pencil, and I'm going to pat from side to side. I don't pat flat because I don't want a flat nail. I want to build an arch. So in order to build the arch, I have to have my brush angled. And I take the sculpt all the way from one side to the other side. Make sure I go from nail groove to nail groove, building my arch before I do anything else. Once I have my cuticle and my arch, then I can start patting it out, and my brush gets a little bit flatter, because as I'm going on to the free edge, my brush is at a flatter angle because I want my free edge to be flatter. So I'm very high here, like holding a pencil, then still high here, and then flatter as I go out here. Pat it across. And now I'm not using hardly any pressure. Now I'm just moving it into shape. Create the nail as if you don't have a file. And this is very easy to do with the Sculpt. as it doesn't dry until you cure it. So you can create it just how you like it. Now I will be creating a coffin shape nail. So now that I have my cuticle and my arch, now I start shaping my free edge. And taper it in here. Now if your brush ever gets sticky, you can re-moisten it. But my brush is staying nice and moist, so I don't need to re-moisten my brush. Then I pull it out, bring in the sides, get the shape just how I like it. Then once you have your shape, you're going to do a quick cure to do your C-curve. So put your nail into your LED 10 to 15 seconds or in your UV 20 to 30 seconds. After I've done the quick cure, now I'm going to squeeze the C-curve. Start squeezing down at the nail bed, applying pressure, working your way out, squeezing it more towards the tip because this is going to be a coffin shape. Now I'm going to cure 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I did my first full cure. Now I'm going to remove the nail form and do my second full cure. Now when you remove the form, if it's not cured underneath, you can put a little bit of liquid onto your brush and brush it out a little bit just to smooth it. Now you will do the second cure, 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to clean off the nail with Clean It and a Wipe It on the top and on the bottom. Now I'm going to file the nail in 5 steps using my long-lasting 180 zebra. But before I start, I'm going to score the edges. This way when I go around the cuticle, it's nice and soft. Then you remove the disposable etcher and throw it away. The first step in filing is filing straight out from the nail groove on the right. Turn the nail sideways, look at it, place the file underneath, and file straight out. Step number 1. Step number 2, file the nail straight out from the nail groove on the left. Step number 3 is the free edge. I'm going to make the nail square, so I'm going to hold my file straight up and down, hold the finger firmly, go straight across, then you have a square. The 4th step in filing is the top of the nail in the cuticle area. Nice long strokes, bevel down on the side, cross the top, down on the other side, down on the side, cross the top, down on the other side. Going to file around the cuticle area, make sure there's a little road where it's product, natural nail, cuticle. Place your file in this little road and get the product flush with the natural nail. Down on the side, cross the top, down on the other side, until you get it nice and smooth. The 5th step in filing is the angle that the client looks at their nail. So this is the angle that is the most important. This is what the client will be looking at for the next 2 weeks. So what I do is I look at the top of the nail and I downward bevel towards the tip. Make sure it's nice and smooth. There's no little humps or lumps. Taper it out, bevel it down. That's step number 5. Now that I've done all 5 steps in filing, I would like to perfect the nail, and I want to make it more of a coffin shape, so I'm going to taper in the sides. Angling my file, tapering in the tip, tapering in the tip. I still have nice strong sides, just tapering the tip in. Now I'm going to buff the nail with my clean finish buffing file. Nice long strokes. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Go around the cuticle area, get it nice and smooth. And then out towards the tip. Have the client go wash their hands with antibacterial soft soak and a plastic manicure brush. I will be finishing the nail with Top Gel Plus. This is a super high gloss top gel. This gives it a really beautiful shine and keeps it shiny for the whole time until the client comes back. Nice long strokes. Cap the tip. Cure for 45 seconds in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Clean off the nail with Clean It and a Wipe It. Apply conditioning cuticle oil, available in peach and gardenia. Now we have the coffin shaped nail using warm pink Sculpt and Top Gel Plus. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And remember, at Tammy Taylor Nails, nails are always fun and never feel like work.